No.
Yeah, say it again.
Copaiba?
Copaiba.
Copaiba.
I love it.
There we go. Resin volumizing fiber mud. Interesting story on here.
Yes.
And Arlene, you're actually going to style with this on short hair. It has got this incredible bounce and texture to it. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Look
at those fibers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a magic trick.
Yeah, I love that you're doing that, and you weren't even thinking about it. This is what happens. The Copaiba is a very ancient resin that falls, literally just sap. It falls out of this ancient Copaiba tree. That when you have you put this on your hair that is dry, and you have short hair. Because how many times you cannot, like let's say you go to a hair salon and you get your hair cut short.
Yeah, you don't know how to style and
then
texturize
that's it. That's the only time that looks good. And then you get home, you don't know what to do with the hair. Well, this is so special, and it's this Copaiba resin. You see, this is exactly what you were doing. Look at all those fibers. It just raises up, stands up. It also has this twice the antioxidants of a green tea from this very powerful stimulant that we use that is called yerba mate. And look, and this coconut oil. So this is what happens to your hair. Raises up.
Wow.
You see all those fibers? This
Yeah.
is what's going to happen to your hair. It's just going to raise up. We should show you with Arlene.
Yeah.
Because this is just, and you only need to use a little bit, right, Arlene?
A tiny, tiny bit. That's really the key to this product. So remember, like Patty says, you want to use it on dry hair. Tiny, tiny bit. I'm going to use, that's all you're going to need. So a little bit it's going to go a long way. This is really going to last you a good long time, unless your husband and your kids, they start picking it up, which is usually the case in my house, right? I have 3 boys and everybody, they run through that like water. But anyway, so a tiny bit. And like Patty was saying, there goes those beautiful fibers, right? Now what I'd like to do is put it on the tips of my fingers, Courtney, because remember what I said about those fingers? They're the ones that are gonna do everything for you.
10 combs.
That's right. So you wanna go in on the roots, and remember, wherever that Copaiba goes, it's going to lift.
Good gracious.
And it's going to separate. I'm going to do this little section here.
You weren't kidding about rising
see?
up.
Now-
That's like Cindy Lou.
Now, do you think, I love Cindy Lou. I love her. Now, but do you honestly think that you're going to go out looking like that? No. But you know what? At least you have a product that's
I don't know. I might, because I'd be like jealous of how high my hair is.
But the bottom line is that you do have a product that's going to be able to give you that lift.
Wow.
So this is really what I love about it, because first of all, notice how my hands are not greasy. I want you, Jill, can you touch my hand? Does it feel greasy?
No,
not at all, right? No. So it's going to be nice. It's a nice, clean product that's going to give you massive volume. I mean, I know that's a little too much, and I know that Jill's probably not too crazy about it because, you know, but if you're looking for something that's going to give you a really nice soft lift, notice once again the importance of having that, being able to comb your hair through your fingers through your hair. That is so important to us. I'm going to brush that hair down, and I'm going to redo that again.
Now, when we say short and sassy, because obviously Jill is the definition of that by her cut,
right?
How long can your hair be to use this the way that you're styling it?
Honestly, I normally use it about this long.
Okay, so shoulder length and above.
So shoulder length hair is good enough. You know, the thing is that the longer the hair goes, the hair actually pulls it down, so it's a little hard to get up.
Got it.
So, and then remember, this is a very soft formula. It's created to give you the lift, but at the same time, it's also very mild on your hair. So I'm going to once again do it again. I'm going to turn her around because I want you to see the lift I'm going to create back here.
Now, does it change the overall texture of your hair? Like if you have fine kind of blah strands of hair, do you feel like you have some gumption to it?
Yes, it does. It does have, the Copaiba is going to give it, it's going to make it feel like you have a, you know, like you have, your hair is stronger, your hair is, you know, it has more control. But do you see how you're able to create that lift? You see, once you apply it on the roots, you're instantly going to get that lift going up. And what I love about it, if you scrunch it, like once again, play with your fingers, if you scrunch it, you're able to create that texture all throughout the product. So this is really, I love it. Oh, I love that shot right there. Look at that.
Now, Arlene, you're going to be mad at me for asking this question. I'm the type of person that calls the day before my hair appointment, and I'm like, do you have any availability? I didn't make an appointment. Do you have any availability? I didn't make an appointment. Can this help prolong, like if you're in between haircuts or you can't get in with your stylist, to achieve like more styleable options till you can get in for a trim?
Well, absolutely, because, you know, this is something that's going to be very versatile, and you're going to just, you know, it's going to give you volume. As long as your hair as long as you want volume, this is going to be, you know, the solution for you to use. So, you know, the great thing is that even if you're overdue for a haircut, as long as you have a product that's going to give you the lift and it's going to give you that, you know, the height, it really doesn't really, you know,
that's just,
you can prolong a little bit of a haircut. Look at the volume. Do you see that?
It's not fair, but it's just the Copaiba Resin Volumizing Fiber Mud.
You know, but it's so, when you see that Arlene is applying it, it's important that you just put a little bit.
Tiny bit,
just a little bit, because it's very powerful. By the way, this is our most popular line in the UK. Like they can't get it there because it always sells out. You want to have hair that has volume, and that creates that texture and that definition. This is what happens. You apply just a little bit, and these fibers of the Copaiba resin, they literally bond to the hair, and then the hair just raises up. And it has that very powerful stimulant that we call yerba mate that is benefiting your hair as you're walking around, because it has twice the antioxidants of a green tea, and together with the coconut oil. I think that's a little too much.
I know. But I'm gonna try to give her like a little Rihanna here or something.
Well, let me ask you this. So we often talk about how often we don't wash our hair on Beauty IQ, because honestly, I mean, with products like both sets of your shampoos and conditioner, I don't feel like you have to. Does this need to be reactivated for second and third hair day? Like, would you apply more?
No, you don't need to. Actually, you can see that I keep brushing her hair, and I'm applying it because I want to, and because I can. Because the bottom line is, it's not going to be sticky and it's not going to build up, which is really the great thing about it.
And it has that styling memory.
Right. So even if I brush her hair, watch, I can make it.
I can't believe you're doing this all with your fingertips and a brush.
Why don't you have her do it?
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, that's a good idea, Patty. Now I'm going to brush right through this, and what I want you to do.
When you brush, it's still already like it has that volume because the product is there and it has that styling memory.
Yeah. Jill, do me a favor. Put your hands through it and just lift as much as you can. You know, redirect that roots going up, which is what I want you guys to do. Notice how that's already going up there.
Oh my God.
Now do the top a little bit.
Can you imagine doing this in front of your girlfriends over like happy hour and a glass of wine?
Oh, I love
the
it.
things that they would say about you when you got up to go to the bathroom.
Let's do that again.
Your hair is literally growing.
Oh, I like that. I like that, Courtney. Let's do that again. So here you are, like a happy hour. You're looking,
You're like,
well, honey, wait for me. Wait for this. Wait a minute.
This is amazing.
Just walk through the door.
You just zhoosh that up, and you can do a little bit more. Just shake it up really hard. Shake it up really hard. Give it in there. There you go.
My goodness, look at that.
But do you see how you're able to? I'm gonna turn her around because I want you to see. Look,
beautiful.
Look, you see that? And that's what's really great. And that, you know what? You know that little spot back here that you want to sometimes create that lift? All you got to do is put a tiny bit, hit it right back here, and then you're gonna instantly. I already put it in, so you're gonna see that I already have that lift there. Do you see that? That's how you are able to create that.
Now, how long does the volume stay like this?
Until you wash it off.
Yeah. Now, would I use the hairspray to kind of set anything?
You can.
You can use. The great thing about that is you can actually combine all of our products because they're made, you know, to that you can, you know, mix and match them to create the style that you want.
Ah, this is fabulous.
It's so great. You can combine. You can combine it, and also if you know it's cold, you have a hat on. It's a winter. You think it's going to go away. No, all you have to do is you shake it and you activate the formula and you just see what happens. Massive volume.
Copaiba.
Love it.
Got it. Got it.
So that is going to wrap up our second tutorial, which is short and sassy. Our final item of the show.
Yes.
Quinoa.
I need those products.
Quinoa on Grain Instant Styler. We're actually going to create 3 different looks tonight